Hey everybody. So this video we're going to review Lava, which is a project that I'm actually looking really forward to. I know normally I say if I'm in it or not towards the end of the reviews, but I just really like this project. I'm not going to tell you to buy or not buy. I'm going to definitely tell you, look at the facts that we're going to go over in the white paper and do your own research. Unfortunately, there's not much on the website right now. The dApp's not out. The launch is, I believe, on the 16th of this month, so in one day. So with that said, let's take a look at this white paper. Hey, everybody. So today we're going to be going over Lava Nodes, which is set to launch on the 16th of April, I believe is last I heard. I've been kind of tied up with some other projects, so I wasn't able to keep 100% track on that, but I believe it's still the 16th. I will double check towards the end of the video to see if it's still listed in their Discord. Uh, the uh, the thing is with Lava, I never saved a website, so this is actually a perfect example of one of the things I mentioned in a previous video to make sure you're going to the right site. Granted, it's not up right now, at least the dApp, so I can't do the dApp review, but I can't connect the wallet either. But I do have them on Twitter, so if I go to Lava Financial, and they're showing 18,000 followers, which is good. We'll click on the link and it'll go that way. Let me close out all these other windows so we don't need them open. Okay, so this is a website. Currently, right now, it's just a landing page. It's the most explosive place in DeFi. So let's take a look at it, shall we? And the only thing we really have to look at is a white paper. And it's not too long, but I did glance over it and it does look like it has some good stuff in it. So let's get started. We're not going to worry about table of contents. Okay, so welcome to the most explosive place in DeFi. Over the last few months, we've seen countless node and DAO rebase protocols fail. I'm sure that's something you could agree with. And maybe not necessarily fail, but definitely tank. Seen high yield fly by night projects that shoot to the moon and flatline. Seen enormous treasuries that fail to invest in their full potential and die a slow death due to inflation unsustainable model. That is a big thing with node projects is unsustainability. And there are a lot of projects are working to combat that. And hopefully it'll work in the long run because I'm in quite a few. I'm sure some of my viewers are too. So that's also one reason I say you should definitely spread out what you invest in. I believe I'm in, I don't know, 10, 15, if not more than that. I don't have the list in front of me. But after the failures that have been observed in the space, teams are rushing to find a new balance between high yield and long-term sustainability. At Lava Financial, we want to have a place where you can park your capital and be confident that you will have sustainable income for years to come. It's a nice goal there. We've analyzed failures of previous models and are now proud to introduce the self-sustaining long-term passive income protocol. It's good that they did look into what happened previously and is looking to fix that. Let's see. So 3 phases of self-sustainability. Treasury growth with Lava token. Lava is a pseudo crowdfunding VC token that allows Lava to financially grow its treasury. Funds are guaranteed or generated to put work generating yield for the treasury and investors in the time leading up to the transition. Phase 2, the time will be utilizing numerous investment strategies, which you'll see on one page what their investments they're looking to get into are, and it's impressive. The team will be utilizing numerous investment strategies and methods of revenue generation during this time. The team may elect to distribute USDC node to holders as initial means of revenue share. So I don't think they necessarily mean that this is going to be the rewards. Uh, it may distribute them as a means to it until they get it up and running, but anytime you're getting distributed stable coins, it's always a plus in my mind. Lava will be natively deflationary with a cap supply of 10 million tokens. Upon minting a node, lava will 10% will be burned. So it's always good to have burning because it cuts down the amount and supply and demand. Revenue share with NLava. Once a treasury has been built to substantial amount, NLava contract will be implemented. This allows users to claim a certain percentage of the rewards in NLava tokens, which so I did actually speak with one of the members of Lava, and so I don't know exactly how much I can say. Hopefully, you get an interview with them too, and that will go. That'll probably be covered in the interview a little bit what they told me, but once again, I don't know how much I can actually release that information, so I'm not going to bring anything up from that talk I had with them. So NLava tokens are redeemable for a portion of the treasury's return on investment. Node payouts in Lava will start small. As the treasury grows, the percentage of Lava will pay. This Lava and Lava ratio will fluctuate throughout phase 2 with the goal of being 100% NLava. It's, I do generally like that idea, because being paid out the rewards in Lava and then you selling to get back some profits or your ROI will bring down the coin to sell pressure. I believe NLava is going to be a different coin, so it's not going to affect the sell pressure of Lava, if I understood that correctly. Creating self-sustainability, the protocol will now be supported, will now be able to support 100% NLava payouts and will be fully sustainable. This is in phase 3, so these are sections I'm reading are all in phases. And this will create income with generating via sister projects, treasury farming, healthy taxes, angel investments, or royalties. They have a better list of the investments, so we'll see that in a bit. The Lava token will be used as a node purchase, used for node purchases and supplement node rewards during a time of contraction. So this is the nodes here. I just realized what I said about NLava. And if what they're planning actually does go into effect, you'll see I'm not going to get into that because it's not covered in here. Hopefully I get an interview and we can cover it in the interview, hopefully. So I almost slipped up there. Node creation. So you have a Fuji node, a Krakatoa node, and a Noah Rupta node. And these nodes are going to cost 100 lava, 200 lava, and 500 lava, with tokens being 0.8, 2 tokens, and 6 tokens. So, I mean, I'm not going to have to read all these, but this is protocol fee. So I know there's a few that have them, and I actually like the idea of a protocol fee because it does help sustainability. And I mean, that's the thing. These projects are going to be not worth your time if they're not sustainable, because they're eventually going to most node projects are slowly going down. I feel like Lava won't as bad, but once again, this is not advice. I'm not a fortune teller or financial analyst. I'm just giving you the facts the way I see them to help you so you can make your own decision. Definitely watch my videos, but don't just rely on my videos. Node creation options, market buy. So you're going to be able to buy lava directly from the market. Node minting, users can mint a node using USDC and Lava USDC, the LP with additional options being added over time, such as AVAX, wrapped AVAX, wrapped ETH, wrapped Bitcoin, etc. There will be greater incentive to bond using LP tokens immediately after launch. These rates will be fully adjustable as we see fit to best sustain the protocol. Honestly, it was like a 2-hour talk, and so we went over lots of stuff. I'm trying my best to remember what the incentives were, but honestly, I can't right now. So I'm sorry, I can't remember what the incentives for LPR compounding. Actually, I shouldn't even bring this up. This is just a white paper review right now because that's all that's publicly available. So compounding, existing lava rewards into a new node tax-free, compounding rewards form. This is what I really like is compound rewards from a flexible node to a permanent node and node fusion, which I also like. There's a few do that. But once again, something that if I interview with them, it's something we're going to talk about then, but I don't really want to release information that's not in the white papers. It's not publicly available because I'm not part of the team. So I don't want to overstep my boundaries. But I'm sure if you ask in Discord, they'd be more than happy to tell you what they can. Node creation using lava. 10% is going to be burned, 10% set aside to be paired with LP and rewards pool, and then 80% reward pool. This is what I really, really like about it. Right here is a flexible nodes. So I like this for 2 reasons. Actually, there's only one, but the second one reason I didn't even think about because I was just so excited when I first read about this. So this is going to be the flexible nodes. These are for users who aren't able to purchase an entire node. I'm getting a little better with what I'm bringing in monthly, and I'll go over that in a separate video, an about me video. And I'm getting enough that I could start doing giveaways without actually pulling money out of my pocket. And so, and I mean, I'm not at the levels where I could invest thousands of dollars on any given project. And hopefully I'll get there soon. But stuff like this, that helps that happen, helps me get to this point. Because this is just a 1 lava minimum to get started. And you're going to get a 0.5% daily. So if just for easy numbers, we'll say if you deposit $100 into this, which if you're doing that, you should just get a note because you're getting a higher rate then. But just for example, if you do $100, you'll be getting 50 cents a day. So we'll go back to one of the unique elements about Lava's flexible nodes that users can continue to deposit and work their way up and compound into a full node. So that's the thing is you keep adding them on, and then you're getting what your rewards are, which I did a breakdown, and I'll show you a quick glance of the breakdown, but it's still being worked on. I'm not 100% if it's accurate, but it seems like it is from the way I did it. But I think it only gave you, if you just take the compound and add it, you'll get, I think it was 3, you only get 3 extra lava over the course of the year. But that's like if you compound it. So it's not much, but it definitely is helpful to get up. But the key thing here is the users with full nodes. Once you have a full node, you can take these rewards and deposit them into your flex nodes. And once you get enough in there to get the full node, you'll be able to just create a new node and add on and add on. I'm going to actually do a video about this because this is what I'm doing with Polar. This is what I'm doing with Power, which hopefully they start doing a lot better than they have and start creating some more stuff. But a lot of the nodes that allow it, I do this with. And I'm going to go over a video of this process in the future. But so this can definitely increase your numbers a lot. I think it was, if this lasts a year, it was starting off with one Fuji. I think it would be something like you would end the year with 6 Novas and I think a few Fujis. So there's also Node Fusion, which won't be available at all times, which seems to be something that Polar's doing as well. But one element of the node projects weren't happy with was how users got stuck with whatever they purchased. There's no upgrade path. For Lava, users will be able to compound their way up to the highest tier node by a process we call node fusion. So when you're mixing node fusion, for example, combining 2 Fuji nodes will give you one Krakatoa. So, so to further explain this, I'm going to bring up that Excel sheet I was talking about. If we're starting day 1, and we're just going to say that you're starting with only one Fuji node, which is 100 lava. So you're getting 0.8 cents a day, or a 0.8 a day. So it'd be 8 cents, or 0.8 lava a day. The second day, it's going to be 16. Now, the thing is, what you're doing with the lavas is once you're at 0.16, you can then, it's right over here is a total somewhere. Oh, over here is a total, sorry. So day 1, we're starting 100 cents. So now I have 0.8 cents. Now, next day, get another 0.8 lava, not cents. So you're at 1.6, but you're actually going to take this and put it into a flux node. And then every time you hit over 1 with the added interest, this is your ongoing interest. But we'll say like day 9, your added interest is 4. But you have actually 0.03. And the reason you have 0.03 is because over the course of those 9 days, you made 4 flex nodes. So that's taken 4 from it. So it should be 0, right? But it's not, because you're also getting that 0.5% every day from these flex nodes. So when you add your first flex node, you got 0.5%. So it's 0.005 lava. And then the second day, you're adding that, you're getting 0.5% on 2. So you're adding 0.01, and you're getting that, and vice versa. So hopefully you get an understanding of what I'm talking about with taking your interest, building what you can with flex nodes, and then every time you get another amount, you do a flex node. Now I'm going to go further into details with this process because there's a lot of different projects I use it for, and so far, I've only been like a month, but so far it's working for me. I am going to actually start the community wallet soon once I hit 25 subscribers. And we're going to start with, there's going to be a few NFTs in there just because I want to start the community wallet with something. But it's going to be a certain amount of 4 different chain coins. And we're going to vote on which process we actually, or which route, what nodes, what projects we want to get, and pretty much starting out with $100 across 4 different chains and see how far we can take it. So I know some people can't start with 5,000, but I'm also starting pretty low with stuff. I just have a lot of different projects I'm in. But okay. back to this. At the end of the year, that starting with 100 lava, you are now ending the year with 27 flex, which is giving you 0.135 lava a day because you're pulling out and adding in. So, but your total is like 97. But we're not worrying about this. This is the number we're worrying about, the 135, because that's what you're getting daily after a year. But you also, at this point, have one Fuji, which you're getting 0.08 lava a day. But this is a big one here. You don't have any Coca-Cola or whatever that's called, but your Nova, you have 6 Novas at the end of the year, with starting with one Fuji and following this process. And this is bringing you in 36 lava a day, or N lava a day, because at the end of the year, or after 1 year, hopefully they'll be in the N lava territory, which I know a few things about N lava that I'm not going to say right now because I don't know if it's something that can actually be announced, but hopefully I can get an interview and it'll bring it up. Um, but so you're looking at a total of 36, close to 37 lava a day. And so it can help definitely build up, and using these flex nodes to your advantage can definitely help a lot. So I do like the flex nodes and the fusions. I like them a lot. This is the other thing I like, treasury. So you have 90% investments, 5 to team salary. I mean, they do have to get paid. I have no problem with them getting paid, and business expense of 5%. Revenue streams, there's going to be yield farming. And in the yield farming, they're going to leverage stable coin looping. It's going to be liquidity pools. They're going to take liquidity pools that has a very low chance of impermanent loss. If you're not sure what that is, you can lose money on uh, liquidity pools, which is another topic I'll go over in my crypto safety video when I get around to doing that. I just got a lot of videos I'm working on right now. I didn't even get my intro video out. Single asset lending and farming. That's something I'm probably going to have to bring up in the interview. So I'm not 100% sure what that means. They're going to be staking blue chip tokens. So the staking of, they call them blue chip. I call them chain tokens because they're, you got AVAX chain, you got Matic, which is the Polygon, um, Solano, staking, and it seems like they're not just going to do one. They're going to stake in multiple different chain coins, which honestly I think is a great idea. It's your sustainability is definitely there. You just don't have that much of the good return. Uh, I mean, risk first reward. But I think and I did have them staking in a place called Stable Pool, but I'm probably gonna get out if I can get my money out. It was I follow my Twitter. I posted a few things on it, and there's a lot of people talking about it. Hopefully they get that fixed. So if not, I'm out a few $100, but not a huge deal. There's also going to be angel investments. There's going to be in-house sister projects, which is over on this side, which we'll read over in a bit. There's going to be taxes and protocol fees, NFT royalties, other DeFi strategies, TBA, and then also validator nodes, which is like staking the chain coins in a way, but they're a lot more expensive and you get the fees. Well, not all the fees, obviously, but you get a portion of the fees. So I would love to get validator node. I'm just not rich and can't afford. What does I think the minimum 25? 25 AVAX for an AVAX validator node, I think. Or I don't know. They have a weird setup. Well, not weird, but I think it's more than that. I think 25 is like I can't think of what it's called, but if anyone knows, leave it in the comments. Definitely something I do want to look into once I get more funds. Sister projects. We're eagerly to roll out a suite of products under Lava Financial umbrella, providing additional streams of revenue. These products will have independent development teams funded with the Lava Treasury. This currently is 3 projects in planning stages, but cover a wide range of crypto sectors, creating real Lava token use case. So it's good they're adding a utility. I know there's a lot of nodes that's looking to do that. Some, if they aren't, they probably should be, because it's going to help a lot with sustainability. This will benefit core investors by increasing the value of the Lava holdings as well as providing early access opportunities. There you go, whitelist chasers. It may help you get in some of these sister projects. And these are Project Moneta, Project Athena, and Project Flora. Further details will be announced shortly after launch. So I did talk a little bit. This one he kind of had to keep under wraps. So even if I had the information, like I said, it's information I can't really give out, but this is one that I didn't get anything on. So I completely understand having to keep some things under wraps. I do. What else do we got? Taxes. Okay, so helps with sustainability. So there's going to be a transfer tax used to prevent whales from bypassing the lava limit. It's a 50%. Yeah. So I guess you can't go from node to node. So if you plan on getting a ledger, get it before you buy these. That's what I'm assuming the transfer taxes. Sell tax is 15%, goes to the treasury as USDC. I would like to see them maybe not actually change it over if there's a way to get that from the wallet, but I know a lot of people probably won't like that. And then claim tax is 0. We want users to have frictionless experience when moving tokens from their rewards to their flex nodes. So this is where I get back with flex nodes. I'm sure a few people were thinking, okay, yeah, that seems like a really smart thing to do to help build it up. But what about your taxes? Oh, right there. No taxes for claiming and putting into a flex node. Right here it is again. So I'm definitely liking this whole flex node idea. Token economics, max supply at 10 million. Their launch price is 60 cents USDC. I always find these launch prices funny because projects that are getting a lot of hype and seem like good projects happen with Etherstone. Started off at like, I want to say 35 cents. I bought it within like 5 or 10 minutes after the launch, like waiting for it to launch, and it still cost me like $2, some two and change, just shy of $2 maybe a token. So I don't know. It might be something maybe just to wait to see if there's people that buy and dump. I think I may start doing that because I've actually been a few projects where I've been like that. And max per wallet's 20,000. So it's nicer giving a max per wallet too. Burn rate's 10%, transfer tax 50% per node created with Lava. So supply distribution. Lava financial team will not be allocating any tokens for the team pay. Instead, they have opted to take a small percentage out of the treasury returns. I like this. I like this a lot. And I'll tell you why in a minute. The team doesn't want to have a situation where they're forced to call sell pressure to pay themselves. Instead, we believe they're paying ourselves success to the protocol and goal of a long-term sustainability. So, was it up here? I don't think it was up here. Oh, it was. The treasury distribution. Team salary is 5%. And this is from what they're getting from the revenues of their treasury, not of what comes in. a lot of places will, what comes in goes into the rewards pool, and then like 90% of that will go into the rewards pool, or like 50% will go to rewards pool, and like 35% goes into the treasury, and 15% goes to the team. If their treasury does not do good, they will not get paid good. So that is going to make them work their butts off to get the right revenue streams. And I think that will help a project immensely. I like that a lot, and I don't see that much either. OTC systems. In the days following launch, we'll have an OTC ticket system that functions via Discord box or Discord bot developed solely for our server. Members will be able to initiate trades through the system and sell directly to other buyers. We encourage the ethical whales, which I plan to be one within 18 years. Actually, maybe shorter with what I'm doing, but we hope the ethical whales will use the system to avoid dumping on live market as a benefit to them, as in the protocol itself. This benefit whales by avoiding a price impact, as well as benefiting buyers who receive small percent of discount. It's just one of the many methods that Lava has to avoid sell pressure. So I do like OTCs. I think there's a lot of protocols starting to head that direction, so that's always good. What they meant, if you don't know, by price impact, if you are new or this never happened to you, consider yourself lucky. Sometimes I go to buy something, then in the middle of the transaction, right before the transaction hits, it changes prices and it changes on me. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. Angel Investments Program. Lava Financial is proud to introduce a brand new angel investment program that will be built natively on the protocol. Lava will secure seed level investment opportunities that will end up being directly passed to the node holders, create an additional use case for NLava. This method of investment is a revolutionary concept that allows any investor to participate in early seed investing without needing to hold any launchpad tokens. We expect the rollout to occur during phase 2. That's like a foreign language to me. I could read through it again and maybe I'll catch some of it, but I'm going to be honest with you, I may get it completely wrong. I don't remember covering that when I talked to the team member. So that's an interview question. Now, minting a node. Nice little picture here. So it's going to be on Trader Joe. Let's see. So you're going to start by getting from Trader Joe and minting the node. And then 10% of that to buy is going to go to the treasury. Once you have the node, you could set aside for the LP, and then 10% of your node will be set aside for the LP. Then 10% will be burned, and 80% not of your node, of what you paid for the node. I just want to make sure I got that clear, because I just realized what I said. So 80% of that will be go to the rewards pool. The user claims the rewards. It's going to go into the node. Then the protocol fee, user can't claim unless paid. So there's going to be the protocol fee, and the protocol fee that you pay on your node, which is due monthly. It's not when you claim the reward. It's going to be a monthly charge. I can't remember exactly how they said it's taken out, but we can cover that hopefully in an interview. Or yeah, it was a really long conversation. I have a really bad memory. I should have took notes, but didn't think it was going to last that long. But definitely was a nice guy, and I definitely am cloud. He did it. So the protocol fee is going straight to the treasury. And then the treasury looks like there's going to be airdrops of USDC. That's nice. It's always nice to have airdrops, especially with stablecoin. It's going to go to sister projects. Are going to lead into the treasury as well. Investments reinvest, and the investment projects going to go back and forth. They're going to have the investments come back in. And I guess that's where this airdrop comes in at. And then the team pay and business expenses, which I think again is huge because this is not connected in any way to this. You have to mint a node, then it goes into the treasury. You mint a node, goes into the rewards pool. LP burned rewards pool. They're not getting any of this money. Their money is coming from the treasury. They're having to get the protocol fees from, which I'm not going to go over this whole project again, but yeah. And then the sales tax. So they're really only getting 15%. And so it's the buy and sell tax. And the protocol fees, which could anywhere between, I think it was 15, what were they? 15, 20, and 35. And then they're only getting a portion of that. So honestly, if I invest and it does well for me, I may see if I could just give them some out of the money because they're not making much off of this. And I mean, percentage wise, I'm sure there's going to be a decent amount of people in on this. Whitelist presale, which I'm not even going to go over because it's done. NFT boosters. Okay, so I don't know about these. I believe these were done on auctions. Let's see. Lava Financial will be offering NFT pre-sale with the ability to boost rewards. No, it doesn't look like. No, they're not auctions. Sorry, they're just a little high for my budget. I mean, the lowest one's 8 AVAX, and currently AVAX is around 75, 80 bucks. I mean, it'd be nice to have a 5% boost and one Fuji. It'd be nice to have that extra 5% and one Fuji. But I mean, my thing is start off low and build up. 8 AVAX to me is not starting off low. If it is, and they did have auctions actually, they'll be auctioned on NF Trade. That's a starting price. 8 AVAX is a starting price. So I don't know if the auctions are still going on or not. I'm not even gonna look honestly because I don't plan on being able to drop this type of money, and I feel like a lot of my viewership probably doesn't either. So, I mean, if you want to check it out, it's NFT Trade, but I don't even know if they're still doing them because launches in a day. And governance. So, if you don't know what governance is, it's DeFi. It's voting on the protocol. What happens? Just read it. Lava Financial runs DAO structure. Node holders having the final say in the decisions made, and for the protocol, only full hold noders. So this is one thing that Flex nodes won't get you. Full hold noders will be able to participate. Governance is going to be G-Lava token that's airdropped to at each node creation. So one Fuji is going to give you one G-Lava. One Krakatoa will give you 2 G-Lava. One ANOVA will give you 5. It's what I'm assuming the numbers are. At least that's the weight. Nova's 5 times Fuji voting rights. Krakatoa's 2 times Fuji voting rights. Um, that's the white paper. Not too big, but very good information, I think. So I guess we'll call it a night and let you know when you see my face again what I'm thinking. So I hope everyone has a good night. Bye. Yeah, everybody. So that was the lava white paper. It does seem a little small compared to some of the other ones I have looked at, but it definitely does have a lot of good information, a lot of things that I'm personally am looking forward to in this new protocol. Once again, this is just my opinion. I am just giving you the facts and then I give you my opinion. I'm not telling you to buy or don't buy. That's something that you have to decide on. So, with that said, just make sure you definitely take a deep dive into this and see if it's for you. And we got the next video coming up is going to be the analysis. Unfortunately, there's no website or DApp up currently right now. So once they get up, I will do videos on them as well. But stay tuned for the analysis.